If you don't give the buyer a reason to buy today, they won't. Part 2. Hi, I'm Steve Weyl, professional sales trainer and business coach. I grew my home improvement company from $0 to $105 million. I sold my company, decided to rewire and not retire, teaming with Hearth to offer the Hearth Sales and Business Builder webcast series, designed to shorten the learning curve for serious business owners that don't want to make the same painful and expensive mistakes I made. And by the way, you can Google my name, quickly figure out I'm for real. So in part 1, we talked about uncovering pain. And if you missed it, you'll definitely want to go back and check it out. Now, in part 2, we're going to talk about creating pain. And how do we do that? We do that in 2 ways. Number 1, we create pain through our presentation and demonstration, combining both of these elements into what we call a demo. Now, a demonstration must appeal to the visual buyer, the auditory buyer, the kinesthetic buyer. Now, that is, some people have to see it, some people have to hear it, some people have to feel it. Now, that's a topic for an upcoming Hearth Sales and Business Builder webcast series. A demo is an interactive, touchy-feely exchange that appeals to the buyer. This has nothing to do with showing your samples. The demo is designed to create pain and then provides proof of a solution to that pain. So forget about your company history. It's less important than you might think. Now, our demo primarily has one function. We call that the FUD factor: fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We have an opportunity to create pain in our demo. But wait a second, I'm a roofer, a remodeler, a landscaper. We don't do demos. That's for the window guys, right? Trust me, you need a demo. The perfect demo introduces problems to the buyer that they never knew they had. Now let me repeat that. The perfect demo introduces problems to the buyer that they never knew they had. And subsequently, your demo offers a solution to problems that the buyer never knew they had. Now, the nice thing about a roofer, a heating cooling contractor, a remodeler doing a demo is that your competition probably isn't. My roofing company had a demo that could last up to an hour or could be done in 10 minutes, depending on behavioral style of the buyer and the time available. It was a game changer. Also, it was the easiest way to train new salespeople and probably the easiest way to create a consistent 40, 50, 60% close rate. Now, if your company needs a little help on creating that unique demo or presentation or even sales process, you'll want to attend the Hearth Sales and Business Builder webcast series. Register now as attendance is very limited. I told you there were 2 ways to create pain, right? Well, remember, pain is emotion. The second way is to tap into one of the strongest buying emotions, greed. And greed is created through legitimate scarcity. People want more of what they can have less of. Ever wonder why Girl Scout cookies aren't available year-round? Legitimate scarcity, causing you to buy 6 boxes at a time. Now, realtors have figured this out. If you like the home, you might want to lock in now, as I have 2 more people behind you that are interested. Okay, time out. I know what you're thinking. Could sound like BS, right? You don't need to lie to make sales, so please don't lie to your buyers. Sure, you could lie and make up BS reasons to create scarcity, and you've heard these before, such as, we just had a schedule opening, and if you take it, we'll do it for X. But I need to know now, right? We bought too much inventory. We're trying to get rid of it. If you don't, somebody else will at this amazing price. You know, the today price, which is crap because everyone knows if it's good today, it's good for tomorrow. But aren't there legitimate no BS reasons to incentivize the buyer to buy today? What if I can schedule work in close proximity to another job? Does that save my company money? What if I don't have to come back? Does that save me time and money? What is the opportunity cost of me taking another 2 hours to come back? Who else could I be seeing and selling? Who gets pushed back in the schedule, gets impatient, goes away? What does that cost me? What does it cost me to follow up, keep track, leave voicemails, play phone tag? So we discussed in our last video that time kills deals, and our close rate goes down exponentially. If we leave without a contract, how much is that costing you? If you don't know what that's costing you in your close rate, I can help you do the math, and trust me, you won't be happy. But when you combine uncovering pain, discussed in the previous video, with creating pain, it's a weapons-grade sales tool. And done correctly, it's honest, it's legitimate, it's powerful, and it creates the emotion that creates urgency and closing rates. So let me give you a 50,000-foot view of how you might think about this. When is the last time you bought a car? Every car has a price tag on it, sticker price or MSRP, manufacturer suggested retail price. Some people pay MSRP, I'm betting you don't, but still MSRP is established, right? You should have your established MSRP. Then you should have your coupon price. And finally, you should have your legitimate scarcity price. That is, if you're in a position to buy today, we'll knock X off the job because it saves us money. Let me explain. And you better be prepared to make your case. And your case must be rational, honest, believable, and convincing. Additionally, if that buyer calls tomorrow, it absolutely cannot be available because it defeats the whole purpose, undermining its legitimacy and your integrity, period. Now, you might need a little help in developing this program. Another reason to register for the Hearth Sales and Business Builder webcast series. Attendance is limited. Register today. I train for the largest HVAC company in the Midwest. They call it their efficiency bonus. One of my clients is a residential electrical contractor. They call it their column pricing. And they introduce it to their buyers as follows. Hey folks, we have 2 pricing columns and you need to tell me which column I should be quoting from today. Get it? My company called it first-time buyers. For homeowners that buy the first time we come out. All of these companies have legitimately made this a part of their sales process. It's open, it's honest, it's effective. And I can tell you, it's part of the secret in taking my company to $105 million. And candidly, I never received a single complaint from a buyer around this, nor have any of my clients that have built this into their sales process. But I can't emphasize this enough. If you do it the wrong way, it'll hurt your reputation and probably your closing rate. Want to get your salespeople or you properly trained so you stop wasting precious leads? Want to start working on your business instead of in your business? Register now for the Hearth Sales and Business Builder webcast series. Attendance is limited, so register today.